YouTube, what's up? Pirategiz here. So I tried to make this video before with my other older Fujifilm camera that I got a couple of years ago, and the quality just came out really crappy. So I'm just gonna update on some tips of today for how to get rid of weeds out of your garden and everything. Update on Pirategiz here. I am working on new music for you guys, so get ready for that. New music will be coming out hopefully soon in the next coming months. I've started automotive school, so that's good. So I will be working on mainly Toyota cars, but I can do any car after that. And so now let's get started on the garden and learn some tips of how to keep weeds out of your garden and how to get rid of weeds. So some of the tools I have here is I have my digger, my little rake. I have these little red garden cutters, but I would never ever recommend these. I would recommend you guys actually go to the just go to any store, get regular scissors, and make those your garden scissors, because these things, this lock mechanism kind of locks up sometimes. So when you're cutting, it will lock on you, and you'll have to unlock it again, and it just sucks. I hate them, so don't ever really buy those. I got my gloves, I got some shake and feed, and now let's go to the garden. But as you guys see here in the garden, I got my tomato plants that are really booming. Tomatoes are very good. I got this new actual sprinkler, which actually is very, very easy to use. Just turn on, sprinkle it. If you see here, I got some little weeds here that we're going to work on getting rid of, some of those little bits of weeds there that are there. I got some more weeds over here in the corner. We got some more weeds, so what you're going to want to do is get rid of those weeds, make it nice and easy to go through. Sometimes you'll have, like before, I used to have a big weed that was all over the top of this stuff right here. I had big weeds all over the top of this. The netting I had, so weeds were all on top of that, so I got rid of those. But if you see, like right here, see that? On top of that netting, that's weeds right on top of the netting. So you want to get rid of all those weeds and everything that's going on. I have before spreaded out some carrot seeds, so carrots are going to start growing there in the coming things. I will show you more of how to pull carrots and stuff in a little bit when they grow. There's some just starting to slightly pop up, but not totally yet, so I'll let you know when that comes out. I'll do another video next week of how to know when your tomatoes are completely ripe and when to pull tomatoes. And if you look here, this gross thing right here, I got weeds right there. I want to say how much easier it is to actually kind of use my iPhone for a camera instead of this, because my Fujifilm was giving me an issue, so I'll have to figure out what's wrong with that. This is my corn plants. Not great year for corn this year because I have changes in the weather. So at night now here in Massachusetts, it's starting to get a little colder. So that's a reason why the corn's turning, but hopefully I might get one or two out, but I don't know. That was supposed to be some peas. The animals decided they love to get to it, so if anybody's got any quick little tips of how to get rid of animals away from there, but let's go on. Potted plants now. If you see here, I got my tomatoes. So when you want to maintain your garden and get rid of all the weeds, I have some weeds that are in there that I gotta get rid of with a blueberry plant. But I want to say right here, like this is a really bad zucchini now. The animals get to it, so we're just gonna rip that off. And what you're gonna do is you're gonna rip off. When you have plants like that, you're going to rip off the ones like that that already been eaten. And what you also want to do is you want to get rid of some of the, on your tomato plants, strawberry plants, whatever you got. You want to rip off the sides like these. I ripped off some of these because they didn't carry anything and they're just taking water. So if you got, like I got weeds right here, pull these weeds out. More weeds, pull these weeds out. what you want to do is you want to get rid of some of the leaves that aren't carrying anything, because they'll just take up water for ones that really need it. And so, see, I got the late bloomers of my tomatoes here. And what else I want to do is I want to put down some of the shake and feed. I'm going to put some shake and feed over all of the plants in the garden and these potted ones. Well, what I like to do for shake and feed is I like to use shake and feed 3 times out of the year. Once in the beginning, so you start to get good growth. I like to do it in the middle, so you maintain the growth. And I like to do it at the end of the year, right before you're close to your fall, right, not before it hits frost, because then your plants are ruined. You want to do it, I'd say, a month before frost, so you can get the full effect of your plants and make sure they're fully blooming and you're getting everything you can out of your tomato plants. That's why I like to do the shake and feed a month right before the frost, so you know you're getting the most out of your plants. The tip I got right here is, if you want to get rid of some animals and stuff, they don't like spearmint and mint. They don't like the smells of them. So if you want to plant some spearmint and mint around your plants, by all means go for it. That will maintain your animals and keep them away from the plants. Also, like here, what you want to do is make sure at the end, close to the end of the year, when you got your little things starting to pop out, you want to get rid of not only just all the leaves that aren't carrying, but you want to cover them, because when you cover them, like here, I got the strawberries that are finishing growing. You want to do that and you'll be good to go. Shake and feed here, and I'm going to lightly put it around all the plants. Just let them get a little shake and feed, so you make sure you're getting your full potential growth. This will be the last time I put shake and feed down on the plants and everything. Go put it over here where the carrots are going to start growing. Make sure those carrots get growing good. So, want to get rid of all your shake and feed. Use that. Make sure you get some on tomato plant. It's really blooming down there. And I already told you when I like to use the shake and feed. But shake and feed, I like the shake and feed the best, because it's the most easiest. You just take it and you sprinkle it on and then put the water on and you're good. Or if they do have ones where you can do it with the you pour it into the watering can, and you can do it that way too. But I prefer more of the shake and feed. So if you guys have liked this video, please thumbs up and subscribe, and let me know if you want more gardening videos, what else you want for gardening videos, if you want anything else. And stay tuned, because I got another bonus video coming up. I'm going to start doing more videos than just total music. So I'm going to do more gardening videos, more other videos that I got and ideas that I want to do. So stay tuned for that bonus video, and thumbs up and subscribe. Pirategiz out.